Hey guys, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how much it costs to live in a top area here in St. George. We're going to cover a number of different areas. We'll probably cover about 3 different areas here in this video. And there's going to be some pros and cons to each of these different neighborhoods, just like there would be in any neighborhood. But in my opinion, these are going to be some of the best neighborhoods. I'm going to talk about why I think that and why you should also consider looking at these areas overall if you want to make a move to St. George or you already live here and you're looking for your next home. If this is the type of info that you're looking for, you're going to want to make sure to subscribe to this channel. There's lots of people who watch these videos who are not subscribed yet. So make sure to click that button down below if you haven't already. About 50 to 60% of you are not subscribed, but you want to stay updated on these new videos that I'm going to be putting out every single week. As we jump into this, guys, my name's Cody Steck, your favorite Utah realtor. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please reach out to me. My information is here on the screen as always. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into my screen and jump into this video. We're going to be talking about the Green Spring area of St. George. So this sits just on the north side of Washington. And this is an area that I think is really underrated and doesn't get the appreciation that other areas of St. George actually do get. This is a little bit unassuming because there's not a lot of commercial development in the area. Most of that happens on the other side of the interstate. So if you go to Green Spring, it can really feel like a different place overall. But I think there's actually a lot of potential here in this area. So I'm basically talking about everything here north of where it says In-N-Out Burger. We're talking about everything here north of I-15. You can see there's going to be a lot of development going in here in this area. You can see all of these roads that they've got up here, which is going to be massive. They're actually working on extending and building out this road right here. And they're going to be putting in a huge new hospital right here on the corner. I believe it's going right here off of Washington Parkway. It's either on the north side or the south side. I want to say it was right here, but they do show some roads here, so I can't say for certain. But they do have a new hospital going in right there. There's lots of development going in, so you can get new homes. You can also get some older homes here around the golf course that'll be a little bit more mature. But there's lots of options for you here in this area. You can see there's some current development going on here, as well as more here up into the hillside. So you can really get some awesome views. If we actually just take one of our guys here, let's see how far up here into the hillside we can go. I'm going to come over here and show you what this looks like. So this is up here in Green Spring. You can see off in the distance to the north, amazing views out that way. That's looking west, looking to the south, and then this would be looking to the west. You can't actually see it here with this guy where he's at, but if we kind of zoom out here, you can see that you can see some of the bluffs off in the distance there. Down that direction. So this is Green Spring. I think, like I said, another, one of the areas that gets underrated for this part of town, just because most people, they just kind of overlook it, but it's actually a really good area. In this particular part of town, you can find homes that are going to be cheap, right? You can find homes at $300,000, $400,000, but then you're also going to see homes all the way up, right? You get $700,000, $800,000, $900,000, even $1 million plus, all the way up to low to mid $2 million range. So you can get some awesome homes in this area. These homes that are sitting in this low 1 million range, they are sitting on the market just because there's not a huge variety of homes in that area where people are spending that much. But this is the top neighborhood that you should consider, especially if you're looking in that $700,000 to $900,000 range. You can get some absolutely amazing homes here. You know, if I just click on one here randomly, this is listed at $805,000. 2003 build, quarter acre, 3-car garage on 2,500 square feet home. And, this is the type of home that you can get here in this area. So a very unassuming area, but I think it's actually one of the areas that you should consider. Now, with that said, we're going to jump into number 2 here. We're going to move to the other side of town. And as I just mentioned, you saw some $1 million homes sitting on the market there in Green Spring. And that's really because you have to compete with a very similar neighborhood that's going to be much more desirable if you're looking to purchase a home in that price range. If we zoom in here and take a look at the Entrada area, this is going to be number 2 on our list here. We're talking about Entrada at Snow Canyon, this country club right here. And then you've also got Black Desert here to the northwest. So this is Black Desert right here. It doesn't look developed, but it is developed. This is an old satellite image that we're working off of here. So you've got Black Desert right here and then Entrada over here as well. So the Entrada golf course comes all the way down here. You do have houses up here on the hillside, which are very nice. I've made a video on that specifically, as well as some here over on the west side that are actually more a part of, where the actual golf course is. So this is Entrada. And this is, what it looks like for houses here in this area. You can find some homes that are going to be in the 500 to 700 range. As you can see, there's a couple options there. There's going to be a whole bunch in the 700 to 900 range. And then there's going to be a lot more in the $1 to $2 million range. So if your budget in the St. George area is going to be $1 to $2 million, I think this is absolutely an area you have to consider. You don't have to purchase here. You can still find a really nice home in another part of town. But this is the type of place that you can get here in this area, in this price range, right? This one's right here within the golf course. Fabulous home. Let's actually show you the specs first. 3,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms on almost half an acre with a 3-car garage, which is pretty standard. And this is really where you start to see the design aspect come into the building that we've got here in St. George. So this home is going to look very different than some of the other lower priced homes that you may have seen. It still has that St. George feel, but it actually is in a position, it actually has a design to it, I should say, that is much different than what you see in the rest of the area. You can even see the golf course out of the window here, which is pretty epic. I love the wood that they've done around the top here. This just has a really cool style. So if you're looking in that $1 to $2 million range, this is roughly what you can expect to pay at Entrada. Now you can spend a lot more than that. There's a couple houses here in the $2 to $3 million range, even one listed here at $8.3 million, which is just crazy. Huge home, 8,700 square feet. So very high priced home. But the main, the majority of the homes that you're going to have in this area are going to be between $1 and $2 million. You can get a fantastic home in that price range. So if you're looking for one of the top neighborhoods where you can have fun, you can have golfing, you can have that country club experience, Entrada and Black Desert are definitely going to be an area that you have to consider. Now, as we jump into number 3 here, guys, just a reminder, make sure to reach out to me if you want to buy, sell, or invest in real estate here in Utah. Please reach out. My information is here on the screen. I've helped hundreds of people relocate here to the state over the last couple of years, and I cannot wait to hear from you who's watching this video right now. Shoot me an email, send me a text, give me a phone call. I'll answer if I can. I would love to hear from you and talk to you about your individual situation. And as we do that, also make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to click that button down below if you haven't already done so. Looking at this information here, we're going to jump into number 3 here, and this is going to be Little Valley, the next area that we're talking about here. Now, it doesn't really show it over here. You've got Bloomington Hills right here, but you've got Little Valley over here to the right-hand side. So this is basically everything south of Washington Fields, kind of northwest of the airport right here, but still east of Bloomington Hills over here. So you do have River Road that kind of winds through this area. We're basically looking at everything here to the east. This is another fantastic area. It is going to be, a little bit more expensive, not as expensive as what we just talked about with Entrada, but definitely in that 700 to $1 million range. But this is really one of the top areas where you can find really nice homes, very family friendly, new neighborhoods, nice big lots, big homes, and very, beautiful, awesome views across the valley. So let's take a look at some of these results here. I want to show you the range of homes that you find in this area. You can find some smaller homes that are going to be in like the 400 range, but there's not very many here in the area. You can see the ones that are available are all under contract or they've already sold. If we zoom down here and take a look at what's available for the majority of these homes, most of them range from about 700,000 all the way up here to about $1 million, and you can find some that are $1 million plus, but you definitely don't have to spend that in this area to get a very nice home. If you're looking in this, let's just click on one random home right here. This home here is listed at 900,000. It was only in the market for 6 days, but it's 3,600 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 4 baths with a 4-car garage. So if you need a bigger home, you got a family, you need the space, this could be a great option for you. Little Valley is one of those areas that you should definitely consider if you're looking for that more family-friendly type of spot. This particular home, big home, it does have a pool, as you can see there in the photos, with the 3-car garage. I mean, this place just looks awesome. It's updated inside. It doesn't have that traditional St. George style that many people see. And some people love it, some people hate it, but the times are changing and more people are going towards the whites, the grays, the blacks, those types of colors. So different home here, but this is what you can expect to spend in Little Valley if you're shopping in this area. Again, another area I would definitely recommend. If I was looking at making a move right now, I would definitely put Little Valley on my list of places to consider. And, there's just so many great benefits to it. It's close to town, it's close to the airport, it's close to the outdoors. It's just easy to get around from right here, and an overall great area to be. So with that being said, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to reach out to me. My information's here on the screen or in the description box down below. With that said, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.